What's up? What's up? This is going to be a general read for the Leos. A general read for the Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in North Node. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in North Node. So Leo, you have somebody that would love to have you back in their life. They'll be so happy to have you back in your life, for you to be a part of their life. But somebody mistreated you. Somebody handled you wrong. They did you dirty. They did you nasty. Okay, and it was all for no reason. All for no reason. When you was there for somebody, you helped them, you gave to them. Understand that some people in life, it's just their character, it's just who they are. Some people don't need a reason. You know how sometimes when somebody do something to another person, it's for a reason. It's some people in life, they truly don't have a reason to do the things that they do. They simply do it because that's who they are at heart. That's the person they is. Some people just simply grimy, they shysty, they backstabbing. That's just who they are. They don't need a reason to fuck you over. They just fuck you over because that's just who they are. Okay? And I feel like somebody that you was there for, you cared for, you had genuine love for, they just handled you and mistreated you wrongly. Okay? Now, sometimes you have to let people go out and explore. Friends, other lovers, family, different situations, right? For them to see who was always in their corner, who was always there for them. As somebody is out there in the world, whether they tell you or not, somebody is realizing that they ain't really got real friends. They ain't really got real family. They ain't really got real lovers. Nobody loved them, and nobody have their back the way you had their back. Nobody is there for them the way you was there for them, right? But see, the thing about it is, some people are just too prideful and they're too egotistical to come and tell you that. Okay, so they would rather continue to go with things unsaid. They would rather continue to avoid you and act as if you don't exist, or act as if nothing never happened, because it's so much guilt that they're riddled with that it is too much to bear for them to come and tell you, hey, I was wrong. Hey, you was right about this, or hey, no, blase squaze. They can't do that. They're not man enough, or they're not woman enough to tell you that. Somebody's really been going through it in their life. They've been going through some things. And throughout this time of them going through what they're going through, they look back at you like, damn, only if I had Leo, things would be so much differently. But they pushed you away. Somebody burnt a bridge so they can no longer cross back over. Be careful of the bridges you burn, because those are the very bridges that you may have to travel those roads back to. See, somebody now want to travel that bridge back to you. They want to travel that bridge, but the bridge no longer exists. It's no longer there. They can no longer bridge the gap because they have already made their bed, so they got to lay in it. See, had they came to you earlier, you probably would have been able to sympathize or empathize or be understanding in some way when you was still willing to. But now you're not willing to hear what nobody has to say, because why? A person could have took too long to give you an apology that they been should have gave you. Because you have to be very mindful of that. When people do you wrong and then they take years to apologize to you, that's an apology. That's an apology that they don't mean. Because had they been sorry, it don't take somebody that long to realize their wrongdoings. What the situation is what they thought would work out over you did not work out. They had no intentions on coming back to you. See, somebody had no intentions on coming back to you. Somebody had no intentions on telling you I apologize. Somebody had no intentions on having to travel that road back. When they said fuck you, it was fuck you, and that was that. But see, the road that they chose to travel, it did not work out that way. See, people don't understand that you cannot hurt somebody in order to gain something somewhere else, because the very thing that you think you're going to gain somewhere else is the very thing that's going to bring you misery. It's the very thing that's going to bring you tears. It's the very thing that's going to disappoint you, that leads you right back to the one that you disappointed, thinking that you was going to gain something better elsewhere, thinking the grass was greener on the other side. Somebody missed how loving you were, how nurturing you were, how understanding you were, how loyal you were, how caring you were. See, they missed that. Although they would never tell you that. So they're in their head trying to figure out and strategize how can they come make something right with you without having to bring up the situation. Somebody wants to avoid the topic, or they want to avoid. It's like somebody want to come back around without giving an explanation or quite explaining. Okay, and it's not going to work like that. Okay, it's like if somebody steals from you. Nah, y'all got to discuss that shit though. Because once a thief, always a thief. You see what I'm saying? Somebody cannot bear to face you because not only they did you dirty when you were so good to them, but somebody talked so much shit about you. Because see, something about you intimidated somebody. Something about you made a person envy you. They was jealous of you, whether it's your strength, how people love you, your attractiveness, or how loving you were. Something about you irritated their demons. See, somebody went and said so much negative shit about you, sat with their friends and sat with their family and sat with other bitches or sat with other niggas and tried to make you a laughing stock. Tried to make you the butt of a joke. If you gave somebody money, if you loved somebody, if you was there for somebody, if you would call or text them, they tried to manipulate the situation and make it seem like they just had you around their thumb. Made it seem like you were just so desperate and you so obsessed, or they got you where they want you, or they can get what they want from you. They tried to, instead of treating you like a human being, somebody who's a real motherfucker, who down to earth, who in a fucking corner, they chose to take that moment and make you the butt of a joke, knowing that these people wouldn't do half of the shit that you do for them. Knowing that these very same people wouldn't go out their way, wouldn't travel the distance, wouldn't go the miles, wouldn't climb the mountaintops that you would climb for their motherfucking ass. See, some people play their own self, and you gotta lead them out to dry and let them realize that. Let them run with the crowd that they thought was it. See, somebody wants to be accepted. Somebody wants to fit in with a crowd that ain't shit. They think it's the it crowd, or they think it's lit. Really, it's a bunch of childish, irresponsible, immature ass motherfuckers. It really ain't that. See, they want to sit at the wrong table. Yeah, somebody like drama people, conflict people. That's what they like. Let's see what's going on here. See what's going on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node for Leos. Yeah, so we got the Hermit here. Somebody is thinking about taking a leap of faith, taking a chance, taking a risk. Somebody is trying to think of a way to get free from a situation, to get free from somebody, or to get free from something to come towards you. See, I feel like you're single right now, minding your business, living your life, doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying nature, the birds, the trees, hearing the birds chirp early in the morning. You just simply doing you. Simply doing you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody could be a Virgo. Okay, we got the King of Swords. See, somebody wants to tell you some sort of truth. They know they're going to have to come up off the truth. They already know that. They can't water down that sweet tea. Okay, Five of Swords here. Okay, so somebody's mad with the Five of Swords. Somebody's mad because somebody wants to tell you some sort of truth. Or, okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. See, the Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, but we got the Hierophant here. So what I'm getting with this, you're somebody who's anointed. You're an anointed individual. You're single, you're single, you're independent, you're self-sufficient, you're favored, okay, by the Most High. You want God's favorite. I'm also getting that you're very protected. You could also be somebody that's well-spoken, that's very looked up to, that's very respected, okay? Somebody regret not putting a ring on your finger. They regret not committing to you or taking you seriously, okay? Somebody looks at you as marriage material, okay? Yeah. See, I feel like you had to learn some sort of spiritual lesson. See, there's a spiritual connection you felt with a person here, okay? So we got the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like there is an individual here that's lost spiritually. They're a lost soul with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, somebody could try to leave you out in the cold to affect you when it comes to your self-esteem is what I'm getting. Somebody could have intentionally left you out of the cold so it will affect you like far as your self-esteem. Somebody wanted you to feel alone. They wanted you to be out in the cold. Yeah, we got the four of swords here. Yeah. Somebody was out here acting single when the whole time they was in a commitment, or they was married or something of that nature. Somebody could have lied to you. See, somebody really feels worthless. I'm also getting somebody is sick as well. Yeah, somebody needs to rest here. Somebody needs to rest, okay? Rest their body. If someone's telling you to sit down, don't work so hard because you can end up getting sick. So be careful. Make sure you're resting and you're not exhausting yourself. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't make it look. Four of Cups. We got the Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you here. Somebody is left out in the cold. Somebody also could be struggling financially. Somebody is sick. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody feels unhappy. They're dissatisfied. Okay. I'm also getting somebody could be. Also, I'm getting too. Because your energy ain't really out here. This could be somebody else. I'm also getting somebody. Somebody acts single, but they're in a relationship. But they really feel alone, or they feel empty, or they feel like there is no love in that situation. Somebody's dissatisfied in the commitment that they're in. Three of Pentacles. Okay. I'm also getting somebody could be a part of an organization. They're dissatisfied with a job or organization. Yeah, there's some sort of lying here. There's some lies going on at a job or work. I'm also getting something about an organization, or this is a marriage. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. 12-12. Let's see what's going on here. We got the King of Wands. Okay, so here you go. What about the King of Wands here? So yeah, there's a change. The wheel is turning here. So there's some sort of change. The wheel is turning. Okay. So yeah, so we got the Six of Pentacles. So somebody from the past, or something from the past is coming back around. Somebody wants to balance something out from the past. So something about the past coming back around here is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Three of Cups here. So somebody wants to reconcile. They want to celebrate with you. Yeah, so somebody's rushing in. So somebody is planning to rush in. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Let's see what's going on up here. See, yeah. See, somebody is thinking about taking a risk. Somebody wants to get free from a situation. Somebody wants to go towards the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Somebody sees you as marriage material is what I'm getting here. But see, somebody knows something's going to be challenging. Five of Wands. It's going to cause some sort of argument or conflict if they take this risk. Okay? So something is very challenging here. Okay? So yeah, I'm telling you, see, somebody wants to heal a conflict. They want to balance something out. We got the Magician. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Gemini. Okay? See, yeah, somebody's manifesting. Oh, wow. The Star. So somebody is manifesting something long term with you. Somebody wants to heal a situation. I'm also getting... I'm also getting, if you're manifesting money, it's coming. There's a wish that's being fulfilled here. There's a wish being granted. Hold on. So see, somebody want to speak some sort of truth and tell you their feelings here. Somebody wants to tell you some sort of truth. There's a Queen of Cups that's watching you, that's spying on you. This is, yeah, that's the truth. This is somebody that's attached to this person. There's a Queen of Cups. This person wanting to tell you about a Queen of Cups that's watching you. Okay? This is a younger water sign energy. Okay, that's watching you. Somebody wants to tell you something here. Yeah. Somebody could be 9 months. This person could want to tell you that they're pregnant. Or they're in their last trimester. Somebody's getting ready to deliver, okay? Somebody could want to tell you that. Yeah, see, somebody's lying here. Somebody wants to tell you that somebody is selfish as well. Somebody is selfish. Somebody's lying about what they do for work as well. There's some shit going on with work too. Somebody's trying to get away from somebody else. And somebody's also attached to another person. They're attached to this Queen of Cups, this water sign. This water sign is watching you. They want to tell you about this person. That's who they're trying to get free from. They could work with this person in some way. But yeah, somebody is trying to sneak off and go towards, they're keeping this a secret. Somebody's trying to sneak off and go towards the Nine of Cups. Yeah, but they lying about being in a commitment, not a Pentacles, what they don't want you to see with somebody else. I'm also getting that. See, we got the Nine of Swords here. This is somebody don't want you to see. Yeah, because somebody's worried about this King of Cups. That's what's going on here. Yeah, somebody is in love here. Renewed feelings or emotional feelings or a new relationship. Okay, let's see what's going on here. And we got the 4-1. Yeah, this person is in somebody's worried about this person starting a new relationship here. Okay, the Sun here. This is like a happy marriage, a happy relationship. Okay, somebody's going into. This is something new though. Yeah, so somebody could be worried about this. Yeah, somebody could be worried about this King of Cups starting a new relationship with you with the Sun and the 4 Wands. That's Leo energy. So you going into a relationship with this person, or there's a reconciliation of love. That's what somebody is concerned about. This person looks at you as wish fulfillment. But they're trying to get away from this other situation that they feel like is not going anywhere. They feel like something with this Queen of Cups, they feel like it's stagnant. It's stagnant. It's not going anywhere. There's no growth. There's no evolution for them. They want to break free from that. Okay? So yeah, see, somebody's jealous of you. I'm also getting somebody's jealous of your attraction. Yeah. Whoever this younger water sign, this is somebody younger. They can have a air placement in their chart. They can have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius air placement. This person is jealous of your looks. They're jealous of how attractive you are. You, this Nine of Pentacles, this single, unencumbered, free energy here. Yeah, justice here. Okay. Yeah, see. So you got the, so with the Queen of Swords, so with the Queen of Swords, so you're going to get justice in the situation. You're speaking some sort of truth. You telling somebody to move forward or that you're moving on. Yeah. And see, they got somebody in their head. Somebody is worried here. Okay? Because they killed some sort of secret. Somebody is worried that you know about a betrayal. Just period, point blank. They're worried that you know about a betrayal. Period. Yeah, somebody is jealous of the attention you get. With the 5 of Swords, that's a jealous energy. Somebody is jealous of the attention you get, how attractive you are. 6 of Wands, you could be in the public eye, and there's a lot of feedback for you. There could be a lot of likes, comments, subscribes. This is a lot of communication, a lot of talk, a lot of motion. You got some sort of motion right now. Okay, with the 8 of Wands, something is moving fast for you, or something there's expansion and growth, something like that for you. Yeah, look at here. You're going into the Empress here, but see, somebody wants you to be disappointed. Tell me more about this person up there. They want to tell you about this person. Yeah, this is a lover. Yeah, this is another lover that this person is attached to. Yeah. So somebody that's trying to come towards you is trying to get free from another lover. This could be a water sign or a Gemini they're trying to get free from. Okay. This person is watching you. Yeah, they're watching you. They're studying you. Okay. You could do something with your hands. For some of you guys, you could be a reader. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Something online. Definitely something going on online. This person watches you online. Okay. Period. Okay, anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I got to go. It's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Bye, you guys.